Coming in from Coimbatore in the Coimbatore blast case, where the NIA team has in fact now reached the blast site for carrying out its investigation. This is the beginning of the NIA investigation, it seems. Remember that the case papers had in fact been handed over to the NIA this morning by the Coimbatore police, following which we can see that the NIA officers are currently at the blast site, at the location outside that temple in Coimbatore, where exactly a week back this explosion which took place, an LPG cylinder blast in Coimbatore, remember, claimed one person's life. He was inside the car where the explosion took place. Interestingly, right from the beginning, the agencies as well as the police have been looking at this case as a terror case of sorts, because the person who died in that incident, who was inside the car, had in fact been investigated by the NIA back in 2019. I'm joined by my colleague Sri Prapanch, who is at the location right now. Let's cut across to Sri Prapanch.
Are also here. Now the temple priest, the chief priest Sundaresan, could be seen over here explaining the various things to NIA, what had happened on the fateful day of 23rd of October at around 4:30 a.m. He was explaining how how the impact of blast was. In fact, the several places across near the temple site was damaged, and because we could see the paints ripped off, there were several nails and marbles found across the place, and that is being explained to the NIA official. The special team who was assisting, who was investigating initially, are seeing to be assisting the NIA officials over here. Now remember, the NIA had filed the FIR on 27th of October, as soon as the Union Home Ministry had in fact ordered them to take over. Now we could see that in FIR the NIA had stated that this explosion had happened, and in fact several incriminating evidences were searched. Now a search was conducted by the police, Coimbatore police, and 109 articles were seized, including the potassium nitrate, black powder, matchbox, cracker fuse to a length of about 2 meters, nitroglycerin, PET powder, which is once again an explosive material, aluminium powder, glass marble, and a 9-volt battery, iron nails, gas cylinder, insulation tape, and notebooks with details of Islamic ideology and details about jihad. Now these are all the contents of the NIA FIR, and now we could see that the NIA team has reached the spot. They are talking with the temple executive officers, the temple priests. They are explaining of how the boards were damaged. The temple board, name board, was damaged, and certain places near where the car had exploded, the cylinder had exploded.
Right, my colleague Sri Prapanch there, essentially talking about what the NIA team's focus will be right in the beginning as they start their investigation in the Coimbatore blast case, with the team currently at the spot there that you can see, beginning their probe at the site of the explosion.